Good morning, children. Welcome to e-learning classes provided by Symatis Academy. My name is Rajesh Dikhe. Today I am going to teach you Social Science Class 8. Today we have Geography first lesson, Chapter 1, Natural Resources, Times and Development. Children, you know the things all around we see here and there, whatever things we see, these all things are of our use. These all things give us satisfaction. Resources, definition of resources, anything that satisfies the needs of human is called a resource. Everything have got a value according to the times and situations. These all are meant for our use. These all give us satisfaction. These all fulfill our needs. There is no any resource that is useless. Whatever means, it is whether provided by nature or it is given by human beings. That means man-made. These all are a resource because these all provide and give us satisfaction. So it is clear a resource that satisfies the needs of human is called a resource. Now we'll see natural resource. Children, natural resource are two types. It is one that is non-living and the second that is living. So the natural resources which we are going to talk, we will classify it according to the different bases. First, natural resources on the basis of origin. It is biotic and abiotic. Children, you know, biotic. Biotic talks about living things. Plants kingdom, animal kingdom, and all the microorganisms. These all are living things. They are example of biotic resources. Second, talking about abiotic. Abiotic resources are those resources which are non-living, but it is natural resource. It is natural resource, but it is non-living, like air, water, temperature, sunlight, rocks. These all are non-living, and these all are example of natural resources. So these all things are called biotic. Second, we will talk about second, we talk about on the basis of X house stability. X house stability means there are some of the resources which can get end. Some of the resources that are regenerated, recycled, reproduced. So talking about according to on the basis of each hospital, the resources are living on the basis are classified into okay. So on the basis of exhaustibility, resources are renewable and non-renewable. So first of all, renewable resources. There are some of the resources which are regenerated, reproduced, and recycled. They never get changed. We use it and again we use it, but it will not get end. These are called inexhaustible. These are reproduced, regenerated, and recycled in the period of time by the physical, mechanical, and the chemical. These resources are called renewable resources. Example of renewable resources: plants, animals, humans, air, water, sunlight. They are renewable resources. Now, non-renewable. There are some of the resources that once we use and that gets finished, it is no more. Their quality and quantity is in limit. As well as we use it, that gets end. These resources are called non-renewable because it cannot be renewed, recycled, or regenerated. Example of non-renewable resources is coal, petroleum, natural gases. Now children will see the type of natural resources. On the basis of distribution, so on the basis of distribution, some resources are ubiquitous and some are localized. First, ubiquitous. You know, ubiquitous means some of the resources that is found everywhere, all over the world, in every part of the country. That resources are called ubiquitous resources. Example, light, air. Land and air are the example of ubiquitous resources because these are the resources found everywhere in each part of the country or the world. Second, talking about localized resources. There are some of the resources that is found in some parts of the country. It is not found everywhere. Example, coal, petroleum, iron, copper. These are the resource that is found in some parts of the world or in some parts of the country. So in this way, resources on the basis of distributions are ubiquitous resources and the localized resources. Children, and the last, okay. So on the basis of state of development, resources are potential and actual. First of all, potential resources. Students, there are some of the resources which have been not surveyed. It is found in the every part of the country, under the ground, on the earth, but it has been not surveyed. The quality and quantity is not recognized. So it has been not used so far, but in future it is hoped to be utilized. This type of resources is called potential resources. Example, the mineral oils that is found in the subcontinent under the sedimentary rocks whose quality and quantity has been not recognized, but in future it may be drilled out and will be used. So this is called potential resources. Now, actual resources. There are some of the resources whose quality and quantity has been recognized, survey has been done, and so far it is being used at present. This type of resources is called a potential resources. So students, these are the some resources, natural resources that we have gone through and their types. Now this is the first lecture. I will be present again in the second lecture, but before that you write some homework. So children, this is the homework you have to do it. And again we will meet in the second lecture of the geography, class 8. Children, if you like my video, please subscribe it so that the next video, the next lecture when I teach, it will go to you directly. Thank you.